Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, March 23rd, 2025. I do not have any special plans for today. I will mostly focus on harvesting sugarcanes to get in lots of paper. But first, I have to feed my little furry friend. I think it's time for a quad today. Hope you like a quad. Yes, you're excited about a quad? Then here you go. Alright, cat starts to purr. That's fantastic. No creeper around, which is good. The park is really beautiful. I really like to just be out here between the flowers, looking at the fountain, listening to the sound of the water. Here, a skeleton. Running water is always a nice sound. Say hello to my salmon. Good guys. And yeah, let's get back to work. Let's harvest some more sugar canes. I am almost done with this crazy week full of work. So 6 out of 7 days of the week are work days. I had day off yesterday, but today I have to do another ambulance shift. So far, 3 out of those 5 completed ambulance shifts, and it was overtime. Twice half an hour of overtime, once full hour of overtime. I hope this time tonight I'm getting home at the normal end of the shift. It's from 3 p.m. to midnight, so I don't want to have overtime later. Just want to get home then. Then I can finally rest for 2 days. This is good. Yesterday it felt so amazing. No work, no energy draining social interactions. That was good. That was really nice. Also spent most of the day in a call with my partner. We started playing Stardew Valley, which is super cool. It's a nice game for those purposes, and I really like to play Stardew Valley from time to time. It's a surprise that there's no Stardew Valley video here on YouTube. Maybe I should just showcase my current progress of my Stardew Valley farm or so, like I did with the, no, it was a special to some holiday. Not sure if it was Easter. Definitely wasn't Christmas. Maybe it was Easter or so, where I showcased my very first Minecraft world, as I finally managed to find a backup. I thought I lost it, but I found a backup, and then I went on a tour through my very first I always call this coffee break world to my through my very first Minecraft world. Maybe I can do a similar thing with my Stardew Valley farm. This might be also a thing to do. But yeah, this was great, and or it is great. Maybe I managed even to continue a little bit later before I have to get to work with our Stardew farm. And it just feels so good to spend some time together, have some kind of daily life via call. So That's nice. This really made me calm down, made me regain lots of energy yesterday. Feel so much better today than the whole week so far. But yeah, I guess today will be a little bit of another energy draining day. The colleague or my team member had the tendency to not stop talking, which is fine if this is his personality, but since I'm on a very low social energy level, having someone who's talking for the... How much hours do we work? 9 hours. for the 9 hours. It's not the best thing. So I do have mixed feelings about later. But yeah, we'll see how I get through this. Luckily then 2 days off. Well, this is good. I'm super excited about the 2 days off. I think I need to check this again, but I think I also do have the entire next weekend off, so I'm working only Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. So I was thinking about visiting my parents again since Christmas? I think I last saw them Christmas. So I last saw them. Hey cow, can you please get away from the door? Yes, you. Thanks. I might have seen them Christmas last year. Leaving... When did I leave? I think I left December 30th. To then get to the New Year's Eve party at my partner's place. But yeah, anyways, thinking about visiting them the upcoming weekend. That might be a good weekend for doing this. Need to take a look at what trains to take. Not interested in going by car. Driving a lot lately. I mean, not with my car, but at work. Generally, driving Autobahn is not so fun. So, since my shift on Friday, and well, I do have the 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift this week, or the upcoming week. So I could leave at some point Friday afternoon, late afternoon or so. And I'm not quite sure when I start working the week after. Maybe, I think it was something like, I do have to work Monday, but I could get back late Sunday. And then that should work out or so. Yeah, I need to see. I also need to check what connections are currently available and when to leave. But yeah, this would be maybe kind of nice. Might even have the time or the chance to see them for Easter, at least some of the Easter days. On Easter Monday, I do have work. I'm a little bit... I mean, yes, I'm working over the Easter break on one day. But initially, as I was asked, hey, when do you want to have vacation? I was asking, hey, can I have the Easter week off? It was called, no, it's not possible. Too many other people want to have off. So I was expecting, okay, I'm working maybe 2 or 3 days around Easter, but it's surprising that there's not so much work happening at this time now. Though I'm super happy that it didn't work out with those Easter vacation plans, because like that I got in the end 3 weeks of unplanned vacation, which I now can use to go to Tokyo, which I'm super excited about. And it still feels like, oh man, we're still in the month of March. When will March finally end? I tried to come up with some kind of milestones, like, okay, then early April do some planning, midst of April do some other planning, end of April, early May start packing, getting stuff I like to get. But March feels like just a month to survive. And it's also shift wise. April is so much more mixed up. Because I mean, while being a volunteer, there's basically a volunteering helpers, volunteering firefighter like driver's license, which allows to drive bigger trucks, even though not having the full truck driver's license. Since I'm employed as a worker in emergency medical services, this license isn't working anymore. So that's also why I needed to get the real truck driver's license. And with that, I wasn't allowed anymore to drive the bigger ambulances. So of course the shift plan was like, okay, I can only drive or do those small ambulances, those patient transportations, which is fine, but after 3 months in a row and like weeks like this week where I work 6 out of 7 days, I'm kind of happy and I'm kind of looking forward to finally having also some shifts on the bigger ambulance just to mix things up. And this starts with April, so April generally, I guess, will be a good month. Also, then I know the shift plan for May, which then also allows me to do final plans, final scheduling for how and when and in which ways to get to Tokyo. I think April makes everything better. And March is just the thing I have to survive. So the entire month of March feels super long. This week, I also did some minor, very minor mischievous behavior, like my colleague, my team member from Wednesday to Friday, one of those very young persons who there's a concept here in Germany where you can say, okay, I'm doing 1 year of entirely volunteering work. They get paid, but basically they're not getting paid for what they do. It's a very, very bad compensation, but at least they get something for it. So every time a patient gives us a tip for having transported them, and I'm driving with one of these guys that are just doing it. This was a quick way down. Maybe I should put some water down here. I give all the tip to them because they are barely getting compensated for what they do. Yeah, so this one was then also telling about how it feels like being on the stretcher when being driven and so on. So basically, as a result of this, I put him on the stretcher and gave him a ride, but he can feel how it feels when, especially when being driven in a not so sensitive way. I had fun. He also had fun, apparently. But yeah, it was fun to speed along with that thing. Speaking of speeding along, Friday was an amazing day. Friday was not a speeding along day. In the afternoon, there weren't many transports needed, so basically most of the time Friday afternoon we were left alone, so to say. And we initially started with, okay, let's do lunch break at the banks of the river. Friday we had temperatures up to 20, 21 degrees Celsius, so super warm for the month of March. Also super sunny, and I just enjoyed sitting in the sun at the banks of the river and having my lunch break there. It was so warm and so comfortable that I started to roll up my pants and get out of the thick boots to fully appreciate the relaxation of that lunch break. And yeah, then after the end of the lunch break, there were still no transports needed, so it was like, okay, you can stay where you are. And that's what we did. In total, we stayed there for like 2 hours or so at the banks of the river, which was just amazing. And this also helped me to regain, or at least save some energy, as I was just sitting there relaxing, no talking, nothing, just recovering. And yeah, so Friday was an amazing day with this. Just finally some time to rest. Of course, it's also nice to when those times happen to do some maintenance stuff, cleaning stuff, all those things. And when it's finally a very nice day and so on, and it's also nice to just basically do nothing and relax. As in other times, one is just driving constantly the entire shift, so a day with nothing happening is really rewarding, really good. And yeah, so Friday was a nice day. Yesterday I said was a very nice day. Really relaxing, resting a lot. Yesterday I rested so much. Maybe that's also why I feel kinda energized today, after having had so much rest. And yeah, so that's good. Tomorrow I need to see. I might meet a friend / colleague from the medical emergency services. We like to come up with some kind of anti-bullying concept or so. We have certain ideas in mind where we want to do something to improve basically quality of life and just everything, make everything better at the station. So we are thinking about that one. Maybe we have a meeting tomorrow at some point. On Tuesday, I might meet a friend / former student of mine. Also looking forward to see her again, to get an update how she is doing, how her PhD is coming along, travel plans she has, and so on. So this might be a cool thing. And yeah, then there are those nice working times, starting early with 7 a.m., but that way also ending early, so that I have at least some time of the day left. It's also nice as the end of the day then aligns pretty well with Japan time. So that's cool. Will be a very good week. think then the week after is April week, first week of April or so, where I think I'm getting back into the bigger ambulance. Yay! So finally some new stimulus, so to say. Yeah, I think that's it. Speaking of Japan, I still haven't found one of those cherry trees here in the coffee break world. I think if I find such a tree, I have to bring a sapling back home and grow it somewhere here, just to continue to have a selection of all the trees. I mean, I initially, as I created the park, all existing trees in Minecraft were planted in the park. I'm not quite sure, didn't I do some kind of tree type museum in the mountain home? Unfortunately, it's too late to get to the mountain home, but I think if I remember this on Wednesday, I have to check out if I also did a tree type museum in the mountain home. All the trees that existed in the coffee break in Minecraft at this time. But yeah, now there are even different types of trees. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. It won't get into the museum, but maybe somewhere here in the maybe next to the museum over there, or in a Monument Valley. I'm not quite sure if I want to have a cherry tree in Monument Valley, but somewhere to have this kind of tree might be cool. I'm quite sure I will find a spot. Maybe back there next to the Hall of Sports, where I do have the jungle trees growing. Hey, there I can also have the cherry tree. This might be also worth of an expedition. Find all those new things that now exist in Minecraft. Alright, coming home. Cat, you already got your fish for the day. But it's nice that you greet me, that you're happy that I'm back home. Right, Ross is secured. So yeah, down there are my jungle trees. I never grew a big jungle tree, actually. That's also interesting. I mean, I could also grow at some point a big spruce tree and a big jungle tree. I do have my big oak tree somewhere here. I could do those things. But yeah, maybe use this area down there for having some more trees. I like trees. Maybe this would be also a cool project for the near future. And yeah, I guess that's really about it. Can I have mending on flint and steel? Maybe I need another mending book. Alright, I do have even my bundle. I need to remember to bring the bundle when I go on an expedition, because this will definitely increase capacity to bring stuff home. Okay, I can store maybe the leather at some point. All the rest, let's just stay in here. I can cook all those pumpkins at some point. But yeah, I guess we've reached the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode and hope you join me next time when I hopefully remember to get to the mountain home to see whether I did this tree museum there. But yeah, over here we do have the dark oak tree, the normal oak tree, jungle tree, spruce tree, birch tree, and do I have an acacia tree? Yes, and acacia tree. Those were the trees existing at the time as I constructed the park. But anyways, we're at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!